The next interesting and powerful feature on FastRouter that we will show you is evaluations. Evaluations helps you identify any issues with your LLM requests and responses. Now, the way to create an evaluation is you head to the evaluation section on FastRouter and you click on this button that says create evaluation. You can enter a specific evaluation name for your evaluation. Let's say we call this evaluation run. The next step is to import the data for your evaluation. So in this case, I'm going to choose a project and a particular model. So let's say I specify I have made some requests using this particular model, Opus 4.1. So I select this model and I can specify the sampling rate based on which the requests need to be fetched. Now, once I've imported this test data, I can also add additional models or runs for this request. So I can do this side by side. So for example, now I'm going to select Haiku 4.5. So what this means is the same requests that were involved in the data that I've imported will now be run with Claude Haiku alongside Opus 4.1. And both these runs will be compared with my LLM judge. Now to add a judge, I click on add under test criteria and choose either a scorer or a labeler. So in this case, I will choose an auto grader. I can now specify the model that I want to use for my LLM judge in this case, and also specify the input and output variables that need to be evaluated, and a particular pass or fail thresholds. As I said, you could also use a custom grader, in which case you can specify the prompt or use a labeler and configure the LLM judge using specific categorical variables. Now, once you've specified the test criteria, choose a particular key bit that needs to be used for your evaluations to run and click on run. Now, once you've ran your evaluations, you will be able to see the evaluations in your evaluations list page. You can click through a particular evaluation and get an overview of how these different runs compare in terms of cost or performance, in terms of latency. You can also click through a particular evaluation and see the results of the LLM judge evaluating the generated output. You can also click on a particular cell and understand the explanation for a particular score given by your LLM judge, and also expand these requests and responses that you've sent to the LLM judge. And that's how you can use the power of evaluations to identify any specific issues with your product and optimize the requests that you're sending to your chosen AI model.